Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the weekend edition of Fight Club, where I have a look at trades that I have placed throughout the week, or ongoing trades, and also scan for new trades using the No Nonsense Forex method. So before we get started, we'll have a look at the news and see if there's anything over the weekend. There's a few things, but nothing we need to worry about. Nothing directly on Monday that's on our watch list anyway. GBP gross domestic product for GBP. Let me have a quick look here and see if that is on our list. It is on our list as well. So any pound pairs are going to be a bit of a problem. Let's check my FX book just to be sure. So where are we here? Monday. Yep, right. So any pound crosses I've got, I need to do some news avoidance and obviously not take any new trades. If I am on any pound crosses, I'm already at a super reduced rate simply because of the Brexit scenario going on. You never can tell what these guys are up to, so the politicians there are just flailing around and no one has much confidence in what's going on. So right, let's start with existing positions. So these were ones that I had last week, and these were ones I took this week. So have a look at Aussie CAD. Is still going, so you can see we've hit our take profit one. We have just sort of floated around a little bit, but we're still in profit on the take profit, so nothing else to really do there. We'll just let it go. We don't have enough space to adjust our stop loss or anything else, so it's okay. Just let it sit in the trade. So Euro Kiwi, where are we? Over here. Right, Euro Kiwi was long here, and we hit take profit one. I had pulled my stop loss up to more than break even, and we got closed out in profit, so that was a good run. So we can get rid of that guy, he was good. Pound Aussie, I've already written on their close, which means I probably closed it right. So this one was another good scenario. We had a take profit here on this, and then I had moved my stop loss up, and again it came down and it took out the stop loss in profit, which means that again it was another profitable trade. Euro Swiss, let's have a look at this guy. Euro Swiss. Alright, so again, Euro Swiss short, we have hit our take profit one, which is here, and then the second trade is still around that point. Nothing we need to do here. 73, 74 pips in profit on that trade. So again, that one is going good. USD yen, let's jump down and have a look at him. Okay, so this one I remember during the week I had hit my take profit, and then I didn't check back in, which I should have done, and I hadn't allowed the trade assistant to pull the stop to break even because I hadn't checked in. It does that automatically if I open the chart again later, but because I didn't do that, I saw that price had slipped back beyond the entry point, and I manually closed that. That is because by my rules, even though VP specifically hasn't said this anywhere that I can ever recall, and I have double checked, if it slips back past your entry point after you've taken take profit one, to me that's an exit, so I'm out. And good reason I did. It's come back up to the base here. It hasn't really closed above it, but it's hanging around there. So if I close it there early, what that means is I have prevented it hitting my stop loss, which means I have still made money on this trade because my take profit was more pips than my exit was. So that guy we're out of. Still made money on it. And now the new ones I took were pound CAD. So let's have a look at that. Right, pound CAD. She's still going here. Nothing really to look at. We haven't quite hit our take profit on that yet. Still a decent number of pips in profit. That's combined for both trades, by the way. So anyway, So this is where we're at with this. We've got pound news coming up soon, and we haven't hit our take profit. We are supposed to, if there's news on the watch list, we're supposed to, if we're in profit and we haven't hit our take profit one, then we're supposed to close out. That is the rule there. The only time we don't close out but we protect our trade is if we're well into profit, and we've got room to pull our stop right into positive zone, but we can't do that. So because of that, I'm going to kiss this guy goodbye and close those trades in profit. Nothing wrong with that. Follow the rules and the rules will protect us. So pound Kiwi. Right, same scenario. Hasn't really moved very far, this one. It's only a little bit into profit, but it is in profit. The problem is the pound GDP news on Monday, so in this scenario, there's a little bit there, but we're going to close them out. So, do the right thing and everything will work out in the end. And so, that comes to the end of our trade management. So let's have a quick look through and see if there's anything new that catches our eye. So I'm going to just flick through these fairly quickly. These weekend ones tend to go a bit longer, and I'm trying to trim it down a bit. See if there's anything new that looks interesting. You can see these guys, they're in consolidation zones, so even if I might get a signal, which I don't have, I think twice about those because they're just not, you're not sure. It hasn't broken out, and some of these zones it can sit there for a long time before it jumps into a trend. So I need confirmation that it's moving before I'm going to get into those. So I'm just talking about one. So like something like this here. Okay, that's good enough. There's no sitting in consolidation for weeks, but other ones that we have looked at, they have that sort of chop, and they can't decide what they're doing. Those are ones that they're not the best to jump into, even though we take every signal. I'm just using a bit of common sense there as well, because the chop zones are where we get hurt the most, and I can just flick through these pound ones because we're not going to take them anyway. So let's look for fresh signals here. No volume on that, sitting on the baseline, so no. Let's see this. Just sitting in this consolidation window here of about 70-80 pips, something like that. Right, that is it for today. So thanks for popping in and having a look. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you all again next time. Cheers.